Hey everybody, good morning. It is Monday morning update. It's January 25th. It's Monday morning. It's a snow day. The kids are home. Teresa got to stay home. They're doing online learning. I guess we've changed a little bit. It's not a snow day anymore. It's online learning day. There you go, online learning day. So I have some online learning for you. It is Mark chapter 2. I'm going to start with verse 18 and go to probably 22. I'll probably stop there. Have a story, a couple announcements, move on. Now John's disciples and the Pharisees were fasting, and the people came and said to him, "Why do John's disciples and the disciples of the Pharisees fast, but your disciples do not fast?" Jesus said to them, "The wedding guests cannot fast while the bridegroom is with them, can they? As long as they have the bridegroom with them, they cannot fast. The day will come when the bridegroom is taken away from them, and then on that day they will fast. No one sews a piece of unshrunk cloth on an old cloak. Otherwise the patch will pull away from it, the new from the old, and the tear will be made worse. And no one puts new wine in old wineskins. Otherwise the wine will burst the skins, and the wine will be lost. And so, too, the skins. But one puts new wine into fresh wineskins." Okay, that's Mark chapter 2, and I did like 18 to 22. And I was thinking of this passage this morning. Actually, it was last night. I was watching the Chiefs, and Teresa said, "I have to go shopping." And I was like, "Okay, see ya. Not driving with you." So she goes, and then she comes back, and she seems to have quite a bit of stuff. And I'm curious. I'm a curious soul. And so I go upstairs, and lo and behold, she has like 4 pairs of new shoes, brand new shoes, all kind of really nice new shoes. And I said, "Well, how come I didn't get new shoes?" And she said, "I found your old shoes." And I thought about that for a while. And then I had to ask the next question. I said, "Well, you found your old shoes." And she said, "Yeah, but I needed new shoes." Now, the smart man at this point would just walk away, wouldn't he? He'd stop talking. He'd realize that this discussion should end, and he should go back to watching the Chiefs. But you all know I'm not that smart. So I'll just let you all decide how that whole conversation ended, with new shoes for her and old shoes for me. In this passage, we have something going on about new and old, and being able to mourn or being able to celebrate. And that there are times in our lives where we have to do both. And you can't intermingle them, and you can't mix them up. And they won't. They're oil and water. They will repel each other. We know what time we're in, and we know what time we want to be in. And right now, I would probably say those times are not what we want. We're probably more in the old wineskin time right now than having this abundant, fresh, new wine. And if you remember from my sermon yesterday, abundant, fresh, new wine means the presence of God, means the greatness of God, means the protection, the covering, the goodness of God is readily available. So we have old wineskins. But the good news is that even with these old wineskins, we have hope. We have hope. And so I hope you don't lose hope. And if it makes you feel better, let me tell you something. Go buy a pair of new shoes. I didn't need new shoes. My old shoes are great. I got them all now. So I was able to scoop the driveway this morning in my old boots, and nothing felt better. All right, so it's a good thing. All right, that's enough of that. Don't you be asking Teresa how many shoes she bought. I'm already in enough trouble. So just let that go. Let that go. All right, so as for some announcements, the church today is closed, and tomorrow might be closed too, because it sounds like more snow is coming. And if you remember, we closed the office when the schools call a snow day, but now we close the office when they call an online learning day. And so we just stay off the roads, let other people work on it. And, well, not me, because again, you remember that whole dumb comment we were making earlier? Okay, just remember that. I tend to show up everywhere. It's just how I am, bad penny type of thing. Offering, bring it by. Probably Wednesday will be safe, right? Wednesday, Thursday. If you want to mail it, that is also fine. You want to do online, that is also fine. We've been so blessed. I have felt so blessed because of how you have all given. I am amazed. A lot of times we give because, it benefits us, or we feel we're getting something special, so therefore we want to give back. And in churches sometimes, if you can't attend, or if the pastor has missed a few weeks, or, the music just isn't that good, or, yada, 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 we tend to draw our giving back. And even in this tough time where we've struggled to get worship to you, where we've struggled to be able to keep the doors open to provide anything to you, you guys have been so faithful in your giving. It has been a testament. I tell you, I am so impressed. All right. We don't really have a lot else. The worship team met, and it sounds like we're going to do an Ash Wednesday service. So we'll have more details on that. Probably no pancakes this year. Sorry, no pancakes. But we'll have the service, and you can come to the sanctuary, and we'll do our normal spread out, and you can listen to some really good music and maybe a short homily and a few things like that, okay? But think about Ash Wednesday. We are coming toward the time of Lent. We already feel like we've given up and prepared way too much for Lent already. We think, man, this whole 2020 was Lent. Do we really have to go into the season of Lent? I think it's a good discipline before the cross comes. We must find ourselves prepared, or else we answer it like Peter and not like Jesus. And we are disciples of Christ. So we follow Jesus' example. So we will prepare. We will put on our sackcloth and ashes, and we will prepare our walk to the cross. Okay? All right. I think that's all I have, and we do hope you have a great week. God bless you real good. And as George Rupp is trying to get in my head, so I'm trying to remember it, I'll see you Sunday. I am so excited that the doors are open, and as you feel comfortable, as you get your vaccine, as you feel more comfortable about coming around people, we are inviting you back right now in this time and in this place. We are planning like we're going to have Vacation Bible School. We're planning like we're going to have Bible studies. We're planning like on Easter it's going to be a full church and we're going to have a great time together. So we are planning, and I hope it comes to be. But I look so forward to being able to see you all on a Sunday morning in church. All right. God bless y'all. Real good. See you Sunday.